Thank you to Speakly for sponsoring today's video.
Mamita, estás como chorizo en aceite.
Okay.
We're ready, bro.
How do men and women flirt in your country?
They harass each other. Most of the time it's like, mami, que rica tú estás, which is like, oh, you're delicious, you look good, you're like, ah. Most of the women are totally okay with that. I kind of like smile and keep walking and move the booty even more.
Our culture is very influenced by the telenovela. Women is this jewel that if you want to get them, you really, make an effort.
We just create something from out of nothing. If we know we like something with a girl, we got the swagging. Women, a lot of women, they say like, we are smooth talkers.
We just wait. The guys have to tell the phrases. You have to listen and say thanks with a smile if you are interested. And the other way you say, oh, I didn't hear anything.
Smile, eyes, giving like that look. If you look at them like once or twice, then they're talking.
We approach the lady maybe for months. Maybe after 6 months, get a little kiss. Like women will reject you because they want to make sure you are worthy.
Just look at them straight up. They decide if you want to come to us. Especially on Carnival, they don't wait for your answer if you want to kiss them or not. They just kiss you. It's kind of like really aggressive.
Most Venezuelan men are very gentlemen. They will respect you a lot. They will like treat you very delicate. They pretty much will sell themselves to you.
The guys from the north are very smooth and very like always smiling, always outgoing.
We try to make fun of whatever.
Chilean men are actually not very good at flirting appropriately. They get very kind of like shaken and excited and they're like, oh, she's flirting with me.
¿Qué hace una mujer como tú en un lugar como este? It's super boring, super lame, you know what I mean?
Just go up to girls, like, salud, salud, salud. Mitad, mitad just means like, you drink half, I'll drink half. So you share your drink and then you start talking. But if there's no alcohol, then you're lost.
Costa Ricans don't have a lot of games. I learned pickup from Caribbean countries.
There's a new song just came out with a new line. We bring it out and we say it to a girl that, in her brain, she picks up, oh, that's that song. And then, it just goes with the flow.
If I like someone, I'll definitely just look at them very like viciously. It always annoyed me the fact that boys could do those things in my country. Like boys could just be so open and have like this many girls, and girls couldn't do that because it doesn't look good. I'm like, who cares? Like if I like someone, I would just go pick it up. If not, then next, move on, which it never happened. Usually always like me back.
I'm probably kind of old school. I don't want to be that obvious because you never know the outcome.
In my case, I will go like a super badass guy, you know what I mean? I'm a live music show, I listen to music and I will go there and I start talking with her like, me gusta tu polera, ¿te gusta la banda?
We look our best and we are confident. Before we walk out that door, we know we're gonna go see that person that we like, we will go out fresh.
That's how my mom taught me how to do it. Like she taught me how to walk in what side of the street with the lady, what things are proper to say.
My technique is really slow. I try not to say anything positive in the first approach.
Like, how do you flirt these days? Everything is online. Fuck, I got Tinder, man. I flirt like, yeah.
I'm really terrible at it. I normally just dance a lot and look around and see if someone I like I'm like, yeah.
If I go to a club and I dance with people, I'll try to make eye contact, right? Like, I'll ask you to dance.
Everybody's dancing romantic music I never heard before. I'll get up and dance, and girl likes that stuff.
Mamita, estás como chorizo en aceite. In Colombia, we do a lot of sounds when we see a hot girl.
Con esas curvas y yo sin frenos. The curves refers to the woman bodies.
If somebody calls you rica or rico, because they also call that to guys, means that you are delicious, that you look good. Especially if you're not that skinny. Skinny people are not rico for Cubans. Like you cannot be that like...
Gata, você é cardiologista, mas mesmo assim mexe com o meu coração. Gatinha, it's a really cute name for like little cat.
Uy, está más rica que pan con chorizo. We always compare everything to food.
Estás más rica que comer pollo choco con las manos.
Would you say that?
I don't know. Pollo choco is really, really good. I don't know if there's anybody who would be up to that standard.
Le comería como pollo con papas fritas. Because we eat chicken with the hands, you know what I mean? I gotta grab you, I gotta eat you, and I gotta enjoy it a lot.
¿A qué hora sales
por el pan. Maybe it's a little bit old-fashioned. You maybe don't want to ask for the phone, but it's a way to saying that, ¿a qué hora sales por el pan, you know?
Se te cayó un papel, el que te envuelve, bombón. A lot of the times they use it if like you're walking down the street, they would just say to a girl like, oh, you dropped a paper, and then, you know, she turns around like, what's going on? And then they just say, el que te envuelve, bombón.
Oye, tengo todos los estilos, ¿cuál tú quieres? Chuleteo, molineo, tarjeteo, o teteo. You know, the wild one, the guy that has the money, you want the guy who's like out on the street getting it, or you want the one that steals the money. Oh, did he mean something like this? What did he mean? No, he's definitely flirting with you.
Si cocinas como caminas, me comiera hasta la rapita. This is cheesy. It was used on me many times. I would turn back and say, I don't need to cook for you.
Quisiera ser tu mantequilla para derretirme en tu arepa, mami. Very common on the streets that people like may yell at you. I'll never pay attention to someone if they tell me this.
There are other people that are nice, but the majority will talk about your boobs. You know, they will describe your own body like you haven't seen yourself in a mirror.
This is like no class, construction worker, creepy. Uy, mi amor, si tu pierna izquierda es viernes y la derecha es domingo, quiero perderme en tu sábado.
Never go with these líneas verdes in the first approach because you probably will get a slap.
Chile now has a kind of ban on it. If you catcall, you can actually get a fine because that's how bad it got.
If you're a girl in Peru and you like going out to parties, it's very important that you know how to say ahí no más. Please stop, like your insistence is not very welcome.
Sometimes they might be lying, just using this, charming, because it is true that Latino men have a charm, and you need to be very careful telling them that you know the way they are.
Eres una flor que le falta a mi jardín. Guatemalans, we are really well known for being like emotional and kind of like sentimental. Yeah, we love and be cheesy. Mujeres, lo que nos pidan podemos. Si no podemos, no existe. Y si no existe, lo inventamos por ustedes, mujeres. Yeah.
Thank you to Speakly for sponsoring today's video. If you want to learn how to flirt Latin style, but your attempts at Spanish have been kind of awkward, dime, ¿bebes leche? Tengo un pato bonito. Los pájaros leen el diario. Then Speakly is the app for you. With many other language apps, it can take a very long time to master the language, and a lot of times you're learning phrases you would never actually use in real life. Speakly gets you to speak. And fast. After analyzing the speaking patterns of thousands of people, researchers boiled it down to the vocabulary you need to manage any real-life situation. That means you can save your time and energy that comes with learning unnecessary vocabulary and get right down to the meat. Speakly gets you to a solid speaking level in just a few months. Get your 40% discount today by using the code DATINGBEYOND, so go down to the link and check it out. And I'll see you guys soon with a new video. And as usual, keep on breaking down your barriers. O rompe las fronteras.